Hello students. In this tutorial we talk about the sales reporting and sales reporting, as the name suggests, it's not a very big topic. You need to report the sales, and there are different formats, there are different actually practices by the company just to get the report of the sales. The company spends a lot on the sales team, and it is it is the interest of every each and every top management to look after that how much sales is generated on daily basis or on hour basis. So reporting is must, and sales reporting mechanism is used to capture the sales data accurately, timely and in detail, and which is critical to assess if the organization strategies are giving desired result and required mid-course corrections. Sales reporting can be done at various parameters, and some of them could be likewise territory level details, like region wise, zone wise, you can have the sales reporting. Just imagine if the company is, for example, Amazon is sitting in us based company, and they have the operation in many nations. So they want to know that how many products are delivered by the company in India on a single day. If they are they have done the promotion of some kind, or they have the scheme, they are running the schemes of some kind. So that is the concern of the company, just to check that how much sales are generated, and which product was sold higher than in compared to other for a particular day. And same is with the Big Bazaar or Pantaloons or any other retail chain. They want to check the sales for the products for a single day or for a month or for 1 hour also. So that is the territory level details. The first thing, like we have already spoken about the territory, so this is the first thing, that you can have the details of the sales territory wise. The second is the product wise भी you can आप ले सकते हैं details. And if you have many products, then how many products are sold, and which brand or which particular product is sold by the company in a particular day, or by the salesman in a particular day, weekly or monthly. It can be, it vary actually, weekly, monthly, and day wise it varies company to company. Then the third is the sales representative. Through for every sales representative you can have the sales reporting. Generally there is one sheet known as DSR, daily sales report. So that is being filled by the sales people on daily basis. Whatever market, whatever clients they have met for the for generating the sales in a day, they have to give the phone number, addresses and name of those clients in the DPR when they fill it in the evening. And it's the responsibility of the salesman to fill that DPR on daily basis and send it to their boss, so that a compiled report can be generated, in which every salesman sales reporting is there, which is checked by the top management. Then distribution channel reporting is also required on weekly basis, that how many product quantities are sold by the particular distributor in a particular territory. It can also be completed sales figure on monthly basis, like the company may also be interested in knowing that okay, these much products are sold by the company in a month, but how many products of their competitor are sold in for the same month. This is also one of the point of discussion. The company will be motivated if they have sold more number of quantities as compared to their competitors. What are the benefits of sales reporting? The first benefit is the faster growth and target achievement. You have already set the target for the sales force and for the team. So if you have the sales reporting on time, the salesman will be serious in meeting their targets, and normally it is found that they achieve their targets well before the time, because the company can also take the corrective actions if they are not able to generate the sales on time. The second benefit is the focus in employees. Obviously, the company wants to have the maximum output from their employee side, and they can plan new promotion activities to push the sales in a particular market if the employees may not be able to generate the sales. The second is they can plan their sales calls as per market requirement. They can change their policies overnight, and whatever the things are in demand in a particular market, that can be done by the company just to have the maximum sales. A sales manager could motivate the team which has done well and set their performance as benchmark for others to follow. This can also be the part of the strategy, that the people who have already done their sales in a particular time period can be shown as a benchmark for others, so that they can also be motivated and will be forced to get the sales done in the required period of time. Thank you.